Well, welcome to this short tutorial in Farmworks. My name is Philip Horst, and I'd like to just take a few moments to demonstrate how we move lines from the drainage plan layer to a layer called feature lines. Feature lines layer in many cases gets used for machine guidance or machine auto steer, and the workflow basically means that what we do is we bring topo data in from either a WM topo device or the FMX, and we create the topographic map in Farmworks like you see in the screen. And then we go ahead and we create a drainage planned layer like you also see on the screen. This drainage planned layer has 3D elevations attached to it. It's modeling three-dimensionally. We have a main that actually has these laterals connecting into it, and we can see that on the screen. This drainage plan layer needs to go out to the machine for 3D elevation control. However, there's a second component that often gets requested that also goes out for guidance, and that goes out in the form of a feature lines layer. The FMX, or the machine control computer, does have the ability to auto steer or guide to a feature line. So what we're going to do in Farmworks is we're going to create that layer. Now, before we go ahead and create that layer, you'll notice on the left side in the data tree we already have a layer called feature lines. We can only have one layer called feature lines, and we're going to just go ahead and see what's on this layer. This could be data that came in from the field when we did the survey. So I'm just going to take a quick look to see what's on this layer. We can see that we have some lines on there. We can see them there with the topo map in the background. What's going to happen here is we might want to keep these lines. So before we go ahead and delete this feature lines layer to recreate a new one from the drainage planned layer, we want to move these lines to something else. The first thing I'm going to do is we have the feature lines layer on the top of our displayed layers list. I'm going to cross the entire screen, see that they're flashing. I'm going to right click and copy the lines that are there. They may be, site features lines that were created, and we want to save them. Move over to the left side of the screen. There's the field level in the data hierarchy. I'm going to go on add layer and add path line layer. I'm going to give it a name called mapped features, something different than feature lines, and we'll notice that it popped in at the bottom here. We go ahead and edit it at the top, press the little pencil button to edit at the top, right click and paste additions, save and close, and now we should be able to go ahead and delete this feature lines layer. We still have those, but they're in a slightly different format within Farmworks. We still have the lines, but they're slightly different. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to load the drainage planned layer. We see that. We see the drainage plan layer. Again, they're three-dimensionally. We can look at these. I want to select all of them, so I'm simply going to left click and cross them to select all of them. Do a right click and copy. I'm going to move over to the field level and the data tree on the left. Right click, add layer, and create line features layer. Right click anywhere in your map area and paste additions. Do a save and close at the top. And let's go ahead and take a look at what we got in the displayed layers. What I'm going to do is just remove everything at this point and then reselect the feature lines layer. These are two-dimensional lines and different from the drainage planned layer. These don't display any 3D elevation. They're simply going to be two-dimensional lines that the machine can steer to or manually guide to. So when we go ahead and export this, this will go to the machine as a layer that can be auto steered to or manually guided to. Again, my name is Philip Horst, and I hope this helps as you prepare your data in Farmworks for the field. Thanks again for watching this short tutorial.